Chancellor, Dr. Abbas Gulet, the Chief Guest, Dr. Joseph Kinyua, Head of Public Service, represented by Ambassador Simon Nabukwesi, Principal Secretary, State Department of University Education and Research, representation from the diplomatic corps. Allow me to highlight the presence of Ambassador, His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Sarapuddin, the Ambassador of Indonesia to Kenya, Mr. Bashir Mohamed, representative from the Embassy of Somaliland, representative from the Ministry of Education, representative from the Commission of University Education, the presence of the Executive Secretary, Office of the President, Mr. Mukhtar Ogle, our former Vice Chancellor, Dr. Idel Farah, representative from the Triple IT, Professor Slach, Vice Chancellor of Islamic University of Kenya, Professor Sankur, our dear sponsor, Direct Aid, Board of Trustees, University Council, University Senate, University Management Board, faculty, students, staff, and alumni here present, parents and guardians, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and the graduating class of 2022. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to the Chancellor, Dr. Abbas Gulet, on behalf of the entire Ummah family, accept our profound condolences. Our hearts goes out to you and your entire family. May Allah have mercy on the soul of Hussein Gulet, grant him maghfirah and highest abode in Jannah, and may Allah continue to comfort you and your family. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to preside over the 5th graduation ceremony of Ummah University. I am most sincerely welcome you and all distinguished guests, the Chief Guest, Ambassador Simon Nabukwesi, esteemed members of the Diplomatic Corps, the Board of Trustees, the University Council, parents, guardians, and the Student Council, the management and faculty, to the 5th ceremony of Ummah University. Asanteni sana. Mr. Chancellor, sir, special thanks to the guest of honor, Dr. Joseph Kinyua, Head of Public Service, who is being represented by Ambassador Simon Nabukwesi, Principal Secretary, State Department of University Education and Research, for taking time from his busy schedule to join us today in this joyous occasion. Ambassador Nabukwesi, the university is grateful for the support you have accorded us. Mr. Chancellor, sir, today we are delighted to graduate 950 graduates. They will be awarded certificates, diploma, and conferment of bachelor's degree and master's degree. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I am pleased to announce that the School of Education and Social Sciences is graduating its first course of graduate for the first time. A total of 10 students have completed the program and are graduating today. With the able leadership of the Dean, the faculty worked diligently to ensure the success of the program in compliance with the Commission of University Education regulations. Graduates, I congratulate you for your exceptional success in reaching this far. We do acknowledge the great work that has been done by the graduates, the faculty, Senate, the management, parents, and guardians, and those who have supported the graduates financially to study, including Direct Aid, Africa Education Development Trust, and the Government of Kenya. You did not waver even during all the challenges you have encountered in your academic journey. You remained steadfast, focused, and kept the faith until you accomplished the goal of graduation. I salute and congratulate you all. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I want to affirm to you that the graduates that we are ushering into the world today have been trained and mentored and are knowledgeable, skilled to contribute to the world needs. Here at Ummah University, the graduates have been molded on how to think about the real world and making sure they are competent, confident, creative, and of good character to think better and deeper. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the university has continued to make great strides with support from the sponsor Direct Aid, local and international stakeholders, and the University Council, as well as the Board of Trustees. As we celebrate this occasion of the 5th graduation ceremony, it is important to reflect on the achievement that we've made so far. Allow me to touch on a few milestones that we have accomplished since the last graduation in 2021. In terms of innovations, with the need to nurture innovation, the innovation team, comprising of students from different departments, including computer science, education, and nursing, have participated and competed in 2 national innovations challenges, Pwani Innovations Week and Makueni Innovations Challenge. In the Pwani Innovations Week, our students emerged the best on the category of cybersecurity and ethical hacking that was sponsored by Safaricom and Huawei and graced by the Minister of ICT, Honorable Musheru. In the Makueni Challenge, out of 700 participants, 4 of our students were among the top 15 and managed to reach the semi-final, 1 step to the final to win a cash of 700,000 Kenya shillings. Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the Safaricom Hackathon, we emerged number 3 nationally. Furthermore, our students have benefited from various short professional courses because of our collaboration with Google, Microsoft, Safaricom, Huawei, Amazon, Oracle, Isaka, Morenga School, Seriani, and Kamilimu, to name a few. Mr. Chancellor, sir, early 2022, we signed an MOU with Taiwan African International Service Association with the goal of enhancing the development of technological fluency through provision of an easier and appealing approach to programming, making it possible for everyone of all ages, backgrounds, and interests to program their own interactive stories, games, animation, simulation, and to share their creation with the online community. Currently, under this partnership, 66 students and staff of Women University are being trained on coding under the Scratch program offered by TAISA. Further to this training, as trainers of trainers, Women University will identify eligible secondary and primary schools in this region to be trained on coding to enhance technology fluency without leaving anyone behind. Mr. Chancellor, sir, in 2021-2022, several key partnerships have been established with international universities to advance teaching and research. I want to single out a few. Our partnership with the University of Western Ontario, Ontario, Canada, through the Ivy Business School, is aimed at building the capacity of our faculty and students to teach, research, and learn using case studies. The partnership started in May 2022 with students being trained for 2 months on how to analyze cases for 3 weeks. The lecturers' training will be held in November 2022, which will entail writing and teaching using case studies. Mr. Chancellor, sir, following the signing of the MOU with UIN Sharifah Hidayatullah University in Jakarta, Indonesia, in March 2022, we will be co-hosting 2 international conferences. One, the 3rd International Conference in Islamic Finance and Business from 19th to 20th July 2022, and the second conference, the 5th International Colloquium on Interdisciplinary Islamic Studies from the 19th to 20th October 2022. And this will be led by the School of Business and Technology and the School of Islamic Sharia and Studies. Here, a total of 12 papers will be published in scholarly journals as one of the outcomes from the 2 conferences. Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me to appreciate the support we've received from the Indonesian Embassy in Kenya under the leadership of His Excellency Ambassador Dr. Mohamed Henry Sarapudin, who worked tirelessly to ensure this partnership was realized. Mr. Chancellor, sir, to further strengthen teaching, research, and internalization, we got into partnership with INTI International University in Malaysia in 2021-2022, and so far, we have co-hosted an international conference in the month of June. Currently, 25 students are participating in the Mobility and Virtual Exchange Program hosted by INTI, running from June to September 2022. Here, the students are being trained on personal branding, e-commerce, writing skills, wireless English, critical thinking, skillful communication for powerful networking, financial planning, cooking class, and Malaysian language and culture. Remember, dear graduates, cooking skills are very important. Additionally, we are currently implementing a research project developing a cash model as a training strategy, a qualitative approach. This project is being led by Dr. Jackson Wanjua of School of Business and Technology. Mr. Chancellor, sir, a total of 8 million has been set aside to support research, conferences, outreaches, and publication in 2022. This was made possible by our sponsor, Direct Aid, and the University Council. We do extend our appreciation. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is important we find homegrown solutions to our problems, and as a premier research institution, we are best placed to upscale research that is significant to the country. Many of our academic staff have increased UMA University's visibility by publishing in reputable and prestigious international journals. In the Scientific Index of 2022, UMA University scholars have done well in scientific research, writing, and publication, and are among the top 2,000 scholars in the country, led by our former VC, Dr. Idel Farah, Dr. Ali Adan, Dr. Muchelule Yusuf, Dr. Manswab Mahsen, Neyaole Misiko, Adan Jarson, and even our own student, Dennis Osoro. Congratulations to you all. The scientific index ranking is the largest academic ranking of research scored on impact, openness, and excellence by transferring scientific and cultural knowledge generated through research and innovations. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the university, in terms of university-industry linkage, is critically important for the advancement of academia, growth of budding industries, and development of national economies. UMA University has enhanced its efforts in promoting linkages with industries. For the School of Nursing and Midwifery, efforts have been made to increase our collaboration with more Level 5 hospitals in Nairobi County, including Mama Lucy, Bagathi, and Pumwani, as well as in Kitui and Makueni County. I would like to highlight the efforts being made to ensure our nursing and midwifery program becoming a cutting-edge program in the market, with the inclusion of both pre- and post-hospital courses in partnership with the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute. In the School of Business and Technology, partnerships have been established with key players such as Safaricom, Huawei, Soliton Telmec, Swahili Port Hub, where our students are given hands-on experience under the industry-based learning programs. Mr. Chancellor, sir, in 2021-2022, the Commission of University Education approved 3 academic programs: Bachelor of Law and Sharia, Bachelor of Commerce, and Bachelor of Business, Information and Technology. To create a continuous flow of future intakes for the program of Bachelor of Business and Information Technology, the department came up with 2 Senate-regulated programs, namely Diploma and Certificate in Business Information Technology. Mr. Chancellor, sir, we are very proud of our Law and Sharia program, and in the first intake, September 2021, we admitted 50 students. Mr. Chancellor, sir, we continue to serve communities far and wide as part of our community outreach program. With support from the School of Nursing and Midwifery, we continue to hold free medical camps, especially within the arid and semi-arid communities. We also do blood donation drives through the UMA University Red Cross chapter. Religious education by our staff and students' Da'wah program, and supporting a number of initiatives within the county, including renovations of local primary schools and participating in other activities. On the finances, Mr. Chancellor, sir, through financial discipline and prudent management of the finances, the university has managed to surpass the sustainability target set by the University Council in 2021. We have enhanced revenue collection, and this year fees collection has also gone up from Kenya shilling 117 million collected in January-June 2021 to 125 million collected in January-June 2022. And remember, Mr. Chancellor, sir, we didn't have an intake in January in 2022. Mr. Chancellor, sir, in addition, we have eliminated wastage and made savings. We have terminated leases for external teaching spaces using technology where we have embraced blended learning, reducing the cost of part-time lecturers by 33%. And our sustainability as at May 2022 is at 82%, Mr. Chancellor, sir. To further enhance financial sustainability, the university management, with support from the University Council, undertook an assessment to determine the sustainability position of all our academic programs. The assessment was aimed at aligning the current programs to current market needs in conformity with the Commission of University Education Standards and Guidelines, as well as the regional and international standards. Further to this, measures that will ensure sustainability of the present programs on offer and future programs to be developed were recommended. The university management is currently implementing all the recommendations, aiming to complete at the end of 2023. Mr. Chancellor, sir, Umma University has gone far and beyond Kenya borders, and we now have students from Tanzania, Somalia, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. We assure our foreign students of quality education, security, and accommodation. This allows for their timely transition. In May 2022, we admitted 43 students from these countries. Mr. Chancellor, sir, we are proud of our alumni, and today you saw one of them, across the world who have continued to transform lives in their various professions and career. It is worth noting that some of them are coming back to support various programs through our alumni engagement initiatives. These efforts and achievements of our alumni should be testimony to you graduates that Umma University produces graduates who are top professionally. I challenge you to remain active members of the Umma University Alumni Association, and the opportune moment, please find time to return to your alma mater and give back some of what Allah blesses you with. Mr. Chancellor, sir, Umma University vigorously pursues its commitment to global academic excellence and wider access at the lowest cost. We make effort to achieve excellence in education, operating in multiple ways with the best investment in education, in new technology to improve learning and teaching, to better prepare our students to address the 21st century challenges. In this respect, the university has now reengineered its focus on the interprofessional education, inter- and inter-university collaboration, applying the interdisciplinary approach with interdisciplinary depth, and nurturing community, education, and industry engagement, where all these fronts function to create knowledge society and a new sustainable Umma University through technology, entrepreneurship, innovation, and by introducing an incubation hub to incubate our learners and the entire society. Our incubation hub will create knowledge-based development, producing work-ready graduates using an interdisciplinary framework, applying new teaching strategies, teaching about learning how to learn and construct and relearn, and connect with digital-oriented curriculum to learners. Through your support, sir, the hub can become a reality in transforming lives within and outside the university through developing various talents and engaging multidisciplinary skills. Sir, as a person who loves technology and innovation, I would recommend the hub be named after you, Dr. Abbas Guled, Center of Innovation and Excellence. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the university is in the process of establishing the Office of Career Services, which is geared towards helping students explore and develop their careers through industry linkages and mentorship programs. This office will also support alumni by continuously engaging them and helping them to secure employment where possible. Ladies and gentlemen, let me thank all the stakeholders and partners, our sponsor Direct Aid, the Board of Trustees, the University Council, who have continuously worked with us in transforming lives in Africa through quality education. This is always the spirit of our founder, the late Dr. Abdurrahman Al-Sumaid. May Allah grant him maghfirah and the highest rank in Jannah. My appreciation goes to you all, and especially the Umma University Graduation Ceremony Committee. Thank you very much. To my students, we are honored and privileged to have nurtured you from your status as a student to your status now as a graduate. Go change the world for the better. My best wishes to you. Take pride in how far you have come. Have faith in how far you can go. But do not forget to enjoy the journey. Please remember, what's wide of sumo kid? One of the most powerful outbreaks of happiness and meaning in your life will occur when you pair your passion and that of the world's need. Thank you, and may God bless you all. Once again, congratulations, class of 2022.